Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our American Idol 18 finale results. We're trying to keep together our feeling of surprise. I think it is fair to say we are surprised.
Surprised, disappointed.
Well, it's
Conflicted,
hard.
yes, because if you've been watching our channel,
Yeah.
how much we love Arthur. So we're gonna talk about if he won.
I think the reaction kind of gives that away, but yeah. Okay, well, before we get into anything, if you do like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other updates. We have a reaction already to Arthur's performances, one in which we almost proclaimed him to be the winner of American Idol preemptively.
Because he, to me, should have been. I mean, he got into the final two. That was great. I was so excited. I thought he had this in the bag all season long. I thought he had this in the bag from the minute he auditioned. There is nobody like him. It was shocking to me that he did not win tonight. Shocking. Shocking.
Just Sam is the winner of American Idol season 18. And I mean, Sam's story is certainly an underdog story.
Absolutely.
There aren't really that many. Well, really, in general, I think women have a harder time winning singing competitions. She was the only woman even in the top 5. I think she had a really, really strong run. She had a really big emotional backstory. I think people really got behind her. I think she is immensely talented. I think she will have a successful career. She's versatile and can do a lot of different things.
Absolutely. And as much as I have the disappointment about what's happened with Arthur not winning, Just Sam is an incredible artist. She does have a gorgeous backstory, a gorgeous voice, a gorgeous personality. I mean, seeing her go through this competition and watching her grow as an artist and just as a person, getting to experience all these cool new things. I mean, she is a joy to watch, and she is going to be a very good American Idol.
Here is where we collectively take an L, because I'm pretty sure the two of us, I don't think we had Just Sam at even number 2 for any of the American Idol videos that we did for most of the season. I think the highest she ever got was 3.
Yeah, I think we had her at 3 or even 4. So that's what's happening with Just Sam, and now we are taking a collective L. Yes, she's the winner of the show. And like I said, I do think she's going to be a very, very strong American Idol, because she does encompass a lot of what people are going to be looking up to. That idea of you can, come from any background, any sort of musical training, even because she didn't really have any. You can just be a natural, beautiful talent and become American Idol. And that is that story that's so inspiring to everybody, which is probably part of why she won outside of her gorgeous voice.
I think in general, Sam and Arthur probably have the two. I mean, I'm even not even say that, because I think there are a lot of big stories in the top 5. But I think they have 2 of the most inspiring stories. I know Dylan has one as well, and I just think that she will be a good representative. But I think if we try to go through, and it's very hard to sort of figure out the cause of Arthur Gunn not winning the show, literally like 5 minutes after the finale, I will say this. I think it's probably more challenging for Arthur in some ways, because his fans are very, very global, and it's much harder for people outside of the United States to support somebody who is on American Idol. And I think that probably did hurt him a little bit. I think in general, maybe he had the perception of being the favorite. Maybe some people didn't vote. I don't know, because I think Have You Ever Seen the Rain was by far the best performance that we saw tonight.
Absolutely. That reimagining of that song is the best performance of the entire season. And for me, it doesn't come close to anything else that I've heard on this show all season long. And that's not a slight to Just Sam or to Francisco or to anybody else. It's just that performance is like nothing I've heard.
Here is the part of the video that we try to give some consolation to all of the fellow sad Arthur fans that he did not win, because here's a couple of names for you. Adam Lambert did not win his season of American Idol. Adam Lambert is basically the front man for Queen now, one of the biggest bands in the entire world.
Oh, he's a huge star.
Yeah, Adam has had hit singles. He's doing the stuff with Queen. His career, more than fine. Jennifer Hudson did not even make the finale of her season. She has won an Oscar. So I think just because you do not win American Idol, it does not mean your career is going to stall out. You're going to have a lot of trouble moving forward. Some of the people who are featured in the montage at the end of the show tonight did not win. Alejandro from this past season did not win.
Yeah, and I mean, you hit on something earlier that Arthur is global, and that is something that I think is going to take him to a different level of stardom, because we do have people who didn't win American Idol who became global sensations. And I think that he's already a global sensation, but I think he's now going to be a household name.
I think in general, moving forward for Arthur, the biggest advice I could sort of think of for him is just continue to showcase what you do best. I mean, we are in this time where everyone is kind of stuck at home. Use that time, create more awesome arrangements to songs that are popular.
Please.
Build the following online, and then
give me stuff to listen to.
Give us stuff to listen to, and then the more you build up this following, hopefully, once things get a little bit better in the world, maybe he'll be able to go out and get a record deal, put out some really cool original stuff, and we can sort of have the best of everything with Arthur Gunn. Wouldn't that be fun?
Absolutely. That would be so good. And I mean, yeah, we are all at home right now. YouTube is a huge platform. If he's able to put anything out to keep everybody, keep in everybody's mind, so that when this is all over, that he can get out there and start recording, making music, touring. This is not the last that we've heard of Arthur by far.
I'm a little bit bummed out about one thing with the finale, other than just how rushed the results seemed. It felt like for the big ending of this season, which is supposed to be dramatic and full of fanfare, it's just like Ryan just reading from what basically felt like a crumpled up piece of paper or something.
Also, it just went from 5 to 2 all of a sudden. I would have liked to have seen a little more from the 5 to the 4 to the 3 to the 2, and let us know where everyone else placed, because we've all been invested in Francisco, Dylan, and Johnny. I mean, they are all really talented guys, and all of a sudden it's just kind of okay, now you're all cut, and now moving into the 2, and it was just kind of what happened? It was just felt really fast, and I could have done with this finale to take out some of the performances and give us more time with our final 5, because we've been all voting for them and watching them, and we're invested in them.
I wish I knew if Francisco was 3rd, because I really want Francisco to be 3rd based on what we sort of saw tonight and what we've kind of seen in general. That was, to me, the final showdown I was expecting. Francisco versus Arthur, both really original, cool performers who have kind of built up a big following over the course of the season.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised, too, that we didn't have a final showdown with the 2 of them. But that's probably because in my heart, that's what I wanted to see. I loved both of these guys so much. They're both very different singers, but they both have these very just genuine, cool personalities that I really gravitated to. So all season long, I've just been hoping for this final showdown between these 2 guys. But alas.
Here we go. This is the way it works, but congratulations to Just Sam.
Yes.
One thing we should point out, there is an American Idol season 19 coming. It has been confirmed. It's really too hard to say much of anything else, because I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if you're just going to audition from home in front of the judges, or are they hoping that maybe they'll be able to do the judges things later this fall?
Yeah.
It's a really sort of weird world out there, but if you think you are original and unique, there is no next Arthur Gunn. There is no next Just Sam, but you can be the great insert singer name here who comes out and sort of shows who you are. And at the very least, one day we can be on the YouTube channel blabbing about you.
The thing that I think that was really inspirational about this season and is going through this whole thing that is happening right now globally around the world, that we're all kind of locked down, that they were still able to bring us the rest of this show, that they did make that extra effort to bring us into their homes. And that is one thing that I want to thank all the contestants for doing, and all their families for letting us in your homes and getting to know everybody in your family. I mean, that can feel very sort of, oh, my privacy is kind of being stripped away. But you guys all opened your doors to us, and for that I'm really thankful, because this show is really good at letting us get to know everybody. But this season in particular, you guys all opened your homes to us.
Yeah, it was there's really a lot of sacrifice that goes into American Idol, and I think we saw it over these past few weeks. I wish the season was longer, obviously. I wish we had more time with everyone, but I'm glad we have a conclusion. I'm glad we got to see a winner crowned, even if I'm sure there will be a lot of heated debate about that.
I wish that Sam had people there with her.
Know.
I felt so bad. I know she's like by herself in an apartment or a hotel or whatever down in Los Angeles, but I wish that there was just somebody there to give her that hug, and I'm sure her grandma is waiting for her back home to give her that hug.
I'm sure. I mean, seeing the little video message that she sort of had was nice, but it was just, I wish she had someone more there with her. But anyway, let's ask you guys, what do you think about the finale? Who do you believe should have won? Share in the comments, and if you do like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and you can support us further by checking the link in the description to the store, and we'll see you here next time.